Alright, now to make sure that this 3D stand works, I went and picked up a big GlenDel book. Now it's supposed to simulate, like it says, a 200-pound deer. Here in Maryland, they probably will not get that size unless you can go like way up north. But Southern Maryland, not so much. So let's get this opened up. Gotten everything out of the box for the GlenDel 3D target. Now, it's in the intro. I have shot it a few times working up to this. Take a look. Your center core does have 4 different sides with 4 different shapes. I think you have your, from a 20-foot tree stand or a 20-yard shot, it gives you a more believable size for your heart, lung, and liver. Turn it, you get your straight on horizontal layers for easier removal. Straight on verticals, so you can still get the same dose. And you're quartering away because it'll be turned, right? That way you can practice those shots individually, depending on how you want to do it that day. So, now that that's that, we're going to put this all together and go test it out. Now I do have this adjustable grandstand, universal 3D target stand. It does make life a little bit easier. You just twist it apart, move it. It's very tight. It's going to be a little difficult. It does come with its own spikes. But if you want to use out in the yard, you can use this. You're just going to need to get some weights to make it more solid. Okay, so first things first. Rear leg. I feel like I'm going to need a soft mallet. It'll be fine. Leg. Front leg. Ta-da! Now, it's 2 wooden posts, have to go in the back. They keep the back strap from moving around. So we'll just pre-prep both of those. All right, now our posts are in place, we're going to sit straight vertical layer core facing this way. Fits in nice and tight. Take your back strap, curved edge for the head goes to the neck. Drive the wooden stakes. Keeps everything nice and secure. We'll take your head, Plop on his nice antlers. Nice antlers. Got little markings. Probably should have seen that first. And it'll just fall in place. Ta-da! Done. Now, put the stand on. I do want to remove the head to make life slightly easier for me. Just find our hole. Not long enough. Get it lined up. Drive them in. Cut that. And drive them in. Boom. It is a little tight. So we'll drop him in. Regain his head. Set him up. Ta-da! Readjust my backstop that I have hit several times. And solid. Look at that. Now, if you're gonna go in your field, you do still have your option for 2 very long spikes. Keep them nice and level. Probably a lot easier to set up than the stand because you're just straight into the dirt. But we're gonna save those for when we take this target out into the field that we've been practicing in. Alright, so from what I found online, because I bought it on sale, $219.99 to $315 if you go for their larger size, which is close to 250, 260 pounds. Total length 34 inches at the shoulder, 33 in width. And it only weighs 18 pounds. So it's not that bad. You can pick it up, go in the back of your car, your truck, whatever you got. Gonna take some shots, some field tips, and some broadheads for practice so that we can see how they're supposed to fly. Then we'll take it on the field, fire it up some more. I do have 5 set up with field tips, 5 set up with 3 different styles of broadheads. They're all from G5. But they are 1 solid 3-point, 3 because I have an extra full set of these, 3 replaceable blade G5s, and then 1 4-blade. We're gonna see how these respond to the GlenDel target. I'm gonna start off, I believe, we'll do ourselves some 10 field tips. We are on our 20 mark in the driveway. All right. It's a good set. Let's go again. 10 more field tips. We'll switch the broadheads. Time for the broadhead. Start. Solid 3. Next, replaceable 3. Let's do that again. Since I'm probably using the 3s the most anyway, because I have a full set. 4th piece. Ooh, kind of solid. Oh yeah, nice. You can see the striation of the head going straight through. Let's get these pulled, see how hard it... Wipe these out. Oh, nice. That was easier than I anticipated. Here, hold this for me. Four came out nice and easy. No damage to the tips or the blades. Pretty good. Wow. Like butter. Well, let's run it back. Do it again. That sounded hard. Oof. Much too high. That was one of my tries. Slightly to the right. There we go. That's what I wanted. Last run for the 4. Solid. Yep. Alright, well, let's go pull these up. Alright, we are at a different range today because the grass is much too high at the other one. Still gonna be the same 4. We're gonna shoot from 30 and see how well it looks today. Now, truth be no, I have not ever shot here, so there's gonna be some unfortunate background noise due to the road being nearby and the plains. What we're gonna do our best to enjoy this day. And let's go ahead and get started. That was in the leg. That's gonna be a bad one. Alright. Ugh, well, looks like this broadhead's really in there. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. Nothing I can really do. Oh, I'll have to deal with that one at home with a pair of pliers. Damn it. So, fair word of warning, never shot plastic. I'm gonna have to trim this off with a grinder. Alright. Well, we're down one, because I don't want to use another of my solids for practice, because I'd like to keep 2 for actual hunting. So shoot 4 more. Want to say that so far it's been a good 3D target. Shit. There we go. I'm hitting close. Alright. Well, let's go recover. And then we will take Jerry. Go ahead and give our final thought. Alright. We're back in the garage with Jerry. Overall score, I would give this an 8 out of 10. Now, cost does go for $219.99 right now, which is kind of high. As far as usability, 7 out of 10. Now, why? Because it's rather bulky. Getting it in and out of cars or trucks, or moving it about wherever you might need it, is going to be a little difficult. For durability and longevity though, 9 out of 10. The 4-sided target gives you several options for practice. The self-healing, as you can see, most of the holes from the other day have just about closed up. I'm sure they would probably go faster with a higher humidity and more heat, help it expand out. For pros and cons, the center, great. The only con I can find really is if you do get a head stuck in the legs, it's going to be really difficult to get it out. I do have to cut it, and I've tried yanking on it without destroying the threading, and it's not working for me, but that's neither here nor there. Body and whatnot, even bad shots, sail straight through. Not really much of a problem. I'd say if you're going to pick up a 3D target to actually have a deer to shoot and get your angles just right, this is definitely the one that you should pick up. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you again.